Okay, so we're gonna treat this as an episode of D&D, but it's only me. I've discovered a problem while doing the groceries last time with the groceries thing. And it's a pretty serious one, so let's see if I can do this, and then go groceries. There we go. And we're gonna demo the bug now. Read the list. Okay, so the list is fine. I'm getting things that aren't in my dictionary, like celery, I think, or perhaps snap peas. That one's not. That one's not in my list. Key not found exception. The given key was not present in the dictionary. So that's what we gotta fix. Alright. So I see the only possible fix is figuring out a way to save the dictionary itself online. So there we go. Okay, so let me think here for a moment. Let's repro the error here so we get a lovely call stack, and it'll be much easier to solve the problem. Alright, so send any item to a container. Item, category, etc. Okay, so the category doesn't really exist. That's fine, that's too far down the line. Let's see what else we can find. That's still too far. Pointer, click. Yeah, that's all of this is basically too far. Yeah, none of this matters actually. What we gotta do is we gotta go to the database, and when we add a category to database, save groceries database. Let's go here. So we're gonna have there's the local version of the database. I'd also like to send this to a file on the other side. For that, I'm going to need a new PHP request, aren't I? Probably. Whoa, everything wrong. Okay. Yeah. So let's go take a look at our PHP files. We got the daddy list, receive and send. We're going to have to rename these. So send daddy list, receive daddy list, and then daddy list, and then we're going to duplicate send and receive. Whoa, not delete. I forget the control D deletes. It's going to be deadly. What? Yeah. There you go. So send database and receive database. Okay. Cool. Now let's edit receive database. Okay, database dot dat. Save, close. And send database. Database dot dat, new content key, new content upload successful. Yeah, so it's as simple as this. It doesn't need to be that complicated. And then we need a database. So I guess I can duplicate this one, call this one database dot dat, and it's empty at the moment. That's fine. Now let me go to FileZilla. Whoopsie daisies, and immediately upload that to the website. Now obviously I can't show this. Close. Hello Zed, what's up? I've been working on contracts quite a bit, so I haven't been able to stream, which is good, making some money. Okay, so I'm connecting to the to my own website now. Oh, never mind, probably wrong password. Let's try this again. Okay, that's better. So it's all working now. It's not here. Okay, where did I put this stuff? Aha, Groceries PHP. Perfect. Okay, send receive daddy list. So we're gonna leave the daddy list alone there, but everything else we are going to put in there. So database, receive database, receive dadly. Oh my goodness. Database there. These two in the database itself. Drag them, drop them, and everything. Let's delete receive PHP and send PHP. Yep, okay, so that's all done. Yay, money. Yes, money is good. Okay, so good. So that's one part done. Now the database web list interaction routine. Okay, fine. So I think I've got the secret information somewhere as well. So let's open secret data. Yep. Okay, so receive daddy list address, send daddy list address, and we want two more, and this one is going to be receive what did I call it? Database address and send database address. All right, now let's see to put the right file names. Receive database, send daddy list, and receive daddy list. All right, so that should do it. I think we're good. Receive daddy list, send daddy list, receive database, send database. Good. All right, we can go back to this. Cool. So here's the content and everything, but we also need to tell it what type it's going to be. So I'm just going to create an enum real quick. Public enum. What am I going to say? PHP type. Let's call it that way. And it's going to be none is -1, and then daddy list, and then database. Daddy list and database. And we're going to request a PHP type in here. So I'm actually going to put it here, PHP type, type, and we're also going to request it here. PHP type, content, send type, comma, and content. And it will depend on the type. There we go. So this one needs to change. So it's going to be switch type. And if the type is daddy list, then we do this. And if the type is that, so it's database send address. All right. And it's basically as simple as that, I think. And here's the receive. So we're gonna do exactly the same thing. And here's the daddy list over here. And over here, it's going to be database for receive. Okay, you're happy with that. Let's just put it as null all the way to here. Yeah, it's a personal groceries app. I use it now when I go to the store. But there's a bug and it needs to be fixed. Set title status text, true download complete, fine, whatever. Debug log error, download handler, send web request, etc. I don't see anything obviously wrong, but I don't see where it's going. Debug log web list. Aha, web list. Yeah, so that's a problem. We also need a public string downloaded database. Yeah, so web list. Now let's go and look for web list. Start web list interaction routine, whatever. Web list interaction routine. Web list equals content. Web list equals downloaded text. So we're gonna put this switch over here, and we're gonna say web list equals content, or downloaded database equals content. And exactly the same concept will apply to this, except it's downloaded handler text, download handler text. There we go. And now let's just rename these methods to start web interaction routine, start web interaction routine, core web interaction routine, and web interaction routine. Okay, doke. So that's good. Now start web list interaction routine. I'm gonna need it for both. So it's going to start. Yes, would you mind? You would mind, apparently. Oh. Odd, but whatever. PHP type database and start web interaction routine daddy list. Okay. Oh wait, this needs to happen after. Huh? I'm gonna thing is, the two separate connections probably fine, but no, they're gonna cut each other off. Yes, because it's the same coroutine. Fudge. That's not obvious. Okay. How do I solve this? Could have another coroutine that handles each of them. That will probably be the most intelligent. So let's do that. Void start initial download routine. And then we're gonna say stop, and then we're gonna say IEnumerator. So stop, and then IEnumerator initial download routine. Let's create a private coroutine core initial download. Download. If download is not null, stop coroutine. You are. Apparently I copied all of that. You are null. You are start coroutine initial download routine. Boy effect, and I'm going to say start web interaction database here, and then I'm gonna take this, put it over here, tell it that it needs to stop first, and then tell it it needs to launch in start. Okie doke. Perfect. Now, in here, we're going to yield return until we don't get a result. So we're going to say that the database starts empty. And then while the database is indeed empty, whoops, we are going to yield return true. Null, rather. We're just going to wait. We're going to do exactly the same thing here, but for something else. We're going to say that the reading from the web list, there you go, web lists. Let's rename this one to daddy list, I guess. So daddy list, it's going to start with empty. And then as long as daddy list is empty, we do that. When we're finally done, then we exit a certain state, because I know that this says at some point that the web isn't busy or something like that. Stop web interaction or change. You want to bet it's that? Reading from the web. That's right. So I'm just gonna add a new boolean. Public bool busy initializing. Let's do that. And we're gonna say that busy initializing starts as true. And it's then annulled. And now we need to find where this thing is being called. Reading for the web. I think it's going to be in App Manager. Yeah. Not reading the web and not database script busy initializing. Let's see if there's any other situations. Doesn't look that way. Okay, we're good. A bit confused by that, but never mind. Because here it says change state, so that should happen. So perhaps it does it after? Not so sure. Whatever. Okay. So create default database, load that. There should be a load database that it's called early. Where are you? Create default. That's not the one, but I'm sure this one is going to lead me to where I want to be. That's it. So in awake, load database. Yeah, and I want downloaded database as well. Okay, sounds good. So what we're gonna do here at the end is we're gonna say, yeah, we're gonna say if downloaded database is 0, it's like empty or whatever. Maybe I could do that length is smaller than the default one. That could be pretty good. Yeah, because that's technically not possible. I like that. Dot length is lower than loaded. Oh dear. I don't even know. Do we not have a string for that? Doesn't look that way. But I can go with list of database items or whatever. Dictionary groceries.count. Yeah. Dictionary groceries.count. Then save manager script. Well, then I need to push it right away, don't I? Yeah, because the first thing I'm going to do is read it. Then I need to push it. Yield break. this is stupid. But okay. Fine. Okay, so let's start the web interaction routine. Start web interaction routine with php type.database. Let's suppose it's underscore type. Yeah, and then comma. The content is the content from the dictionary groceries. So public string get list. Nope. Oh boy. Public string. No, that's not it either. Oh boy. String convert database to string. That's the one. That's what I want. Convert database to string. And there you go. So now I can feed it over there, and that's how we get it. Now, if instead this is fine, then what I need to do is I need to overwrite my current database with that. Let's see. So when you add an item, for example, save groceries, convert database to string. It's as simple as that. So I can do that. And I could do convert string to database string raw data. So I need to call convert string to database with downloaded database, and then I need to save. That should be correct. I think here I need to save as well, but it'll happen after actually. There. Oh, something like that could work. I don't even know. Hopefully I don't break that database that's presently there, but okay. So boink, all compiler errors. Key was not found in the dictionary. Oh, idiot, that's the previous bug. Start web list content. Save list. Okay, so that's type PHP type daddy list content. That's all good. Yeah. There's another thing. Every time the add category to database or remove category to database from database, whatever. The grocery add blah blah blah. Save groceries database and let's do string for database string content equals blah, and then send the content here just in case. But we're also going to say we're going to launch this request. So start web interaction routine, PHP type, database, comma, content. There we go. Although this is kind of redundant, but that's fine. I think I may need it. Okay. No idea if this is gonna work. Hello Ethan, what's up? Okay, so let's hit play, see what happens. So we got loaded, but I can't read the list, and it's just loading. That's no. Ooh. Hey, that was cool. Took a while, but it did say loading, so I think I can live with that. So let's try and do, boom. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, so this went all sorts of wrong, like big time wrong. I think I saved the thing in the wrong file. Okay, it's fine. Huh, cool. So make the list. Pomegranates. This is really annoying. So I'm I think, sending the wrong information. That must be what's happening. It's the only explanation I could see. Let's go to regedit and take a look. So groceries database, fruit 1. Why would you say 1? That is so weird. So everything is saying 1 for some reason. I need to look into that. That's peculiar. Daddy list should have exactly the same content. No. Lettuce, peppers, meats, chicken breasts, and wieners. What? I mean, this one shouldn't even exist technically, I think. Here. But, okay. There's a list template as well. Okay. Alright, so let's see what I've done that's silly. So start initial download routine. This one definitely should work. And we begin and we go to the PHP database. So start database with no content. Okay, PHP type, start routine, web interaction routine, type content. Alright. Database goes to send database address. Okay, we'll assume that's correct. And request, blah blah. Actually, no, it's fine. Send web request is network error, download, etc. Switch, etc. Receive daddy list, receive database address. Okay. Debug log received type and then daddy list. Well, not necessarily actually. The text and debug log. Oi! Isn't that a problem? Actually, is it? Maybe not. I don't know. Sent type content. All right, let's take a look. So received database empty. Sent database fruit, apples, bananas. There's that 1 everywhere, which is really friggin' weird. Uploaded successful. Received daddy list. Downloaded. Let's remove this. That's getting in the way of my understanding of things. Try again. Come on, bro. I want to go do other things. Okay, the database is always empty. That's interesting. So when we receive the database, it's empty. So that request isn't working. It must mean the database is wrong somehow. Yeah, it's kind of annoying that I need to keep hiding this information from you, but it is my personal website. Well, not personal, but company. I don't want to show you my URLs, even though it's not particularly secret, but still. First of all, I don't know where that bloody 1 comes from. So, I have received an empty database, therefore I must send a database, for sure. And the content is that, but can this mean that it's my actual local stuff that's just wrong? So I'm gonna delete list template. I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna delete groceries database. I'm gonna delete daddy list. Let's delete absolutely everything and see what happens. Because we know we're not downloading correctly. All right, fine. So let's see the situation. Creating defaults, receive database. See, the 1 is there. There's a very annoying 1 over there. I need to find out where that comes from. So create that default database. Bananas, true. Oh, was it the intent in the first place? Could be. So perhaps when I'm creating a list, no, but so if the database is working correctly, then why in the no? Because it's fine. If I go to make the list, fruit, right? So everything is working okay. It's just I think that 1 means that it's visible. So if I hide it like this. Anyway, but it keeps on receiving an empty database, so I'm gonna have to hide the content again and take a look if I've put the wrong address or something. So that's obviously the easiest thing that comes to mind. Receive database PHP and send database PHP. Doesn't seem wrong to me at all. Let's see. Receive database PHP, send database PHP. They seem correct. So let's check. It says database.dat. That seems correct. So let's actually download the database.dat. I'm gonna go to the desktop or something. Oh, I can't do it. Alright, how's large storage? Just the root. There. Okay, so let's go to large storage, which is apparently very full. Database.dat, edit with notepad, empty. Fetch. It's empty. So it's correct that it's empty. Then is receive database incorrect? Or send database incorrect? Don't know. So send database, edit with notepad. Says database, new content key. File new content. File put contents. It could be that in my post I'm doing the thing wrong. That could definitely be the case. Let's take a look. Not here, but here, I think. Send web request. No, this is download, actually. So which one's upload? This one is upload. Post. Aha! Daddy list address. That's the issue. Hey, thanks for the raid, user. What's up? And hello, user people that followed. Ah, I see what the issue is. I simply forgot to delete this here. Ah, geez, what a potato. Okay. It's weirdly easier to focus with my daughter here. Hope everyone's doing okay. So let's see here now. We shouldn't be able to load the database. We should now be able to push the database. Okay. Now let's see if we're loading it or receiving it. Yes, we received it, and that's all good. But if we go to the list, it's obviously wrong because of that mistake I'd made. And the list is now up there, and it's just bananas. But let's try and create a proper list. The database is fine, I think. So I'm gonna go lemons, oranges, and pears, and vegetables. Not mushrooms. Let's do lettuce and tomatoes and meats, chicken breast, if cheap. Okay, so we're gonna submit the list. Okay, sent daddy list. Okay, therefore if I clear it now and I load a previous list, good. Now let's go back to the menu. Wait for it to load. It's loading. It's loading for ages. It's loading for a very long time. Pretty odd. This looks like an ever-loading story, like it got stuck somewhere. Not sure what's happening. Let's see if it manages to load it. I'm working on a groceries app for the wife. Exposing your PHP files like that? They're pretty basic, so not too worried. That they're not leading to anywhere obvious. So if you look at them, see, just it says it's somewhere database.dat, right? And that somewhere depends on my root of where this file is. It's basically impossible. Yeah, it's personal use, absolutely. So read the list. Okay, so this is working fine. And as we can see, the correct database has in fact been uploaded. But I'm curious. So when I go to make the list, I do a certain thing, and then I go back to the menu. We're in this situation over here. This button remains selected, basically. So that's one issue that makes it feel really weird. So that's a small bug. But also, it was in sort of the loading stage. That was very odd. So I suspect that this thing only gets readied later. Bummer. Okay, so let's see here. Say set title status text upload complete. Whatever. I don't particularly care about that, but does this then happen? Yes. Buttons on off. Okay. True. Download complete. True. Upload complete. I don't know that I like this here. Yeah, I'd prefer it. Here. Initialization complete. Loading, that's fine. Upload complete. I'm gonna remove this as well. Okay, so I won't be able to interact with this until everything's done. Now, I have a worry. I think I can actually click on the first button. Yeah, so initialization complete was very quick. Let me click on the button before it's done. Back to menu, and there we are. So that's where it's broken. We are going to start with that button non-functional as well. Set title status text, whatever. True, true, false. All right, loading. And when it's set to false, we're going to say interactive on off, just like that. So both buttons will be off when we begin, and then they go on. Yep, perfect. I like that. That's much better. So now if I go back, that still remains highlighted, which is really quite annoying. So one thing that needs to happen is when we go back. All right, so let's find from the app, change state, main, setup main buttons, make the list buttons, change highlight state, unhovered, and then make the list button, read the list button unhovered. Okay, so let's try and do that, see if that works, and then we'll call it a win, I think, though. Okay, so make the list, read the list, etc. Sure, make the list. Let's load the previous list, and now I'm gonna add a new item to fruit, actually not, to vegetables. snap bees. Okay, so I'm gonna add snap bees. I'm gonna submit it. And I think it's done. Yeah, we have the snap bees here, so I'm gonna stop. Now my database should be missing those snap peas. Well, maybe not, maybe it's been sent, I'm actually not really sure. Whatever, let's see what happens. Okay, so if I go and read the list and click on snap, damn it. Same problem. So the database is indeed missing. Or it's missing that information. So snap peas. Okay. Strange. Because I would have thought... Well, let's see if the local database at least has them. No. Okay, so the snap peas are totally missing. Let's clear this here. Let's add a new item. Snap peas. Hit enter. Interesting. So I've added the item, but I don't see it as having been saved to the database at all. That's a bit potato, isn't it? Okay, so add item to database, save manager, save groceries database. So the local one should have the snap peas. Radishes. There they are, snap peas. I can see them. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna just launch the thing and see if snap peas gets overwritten with the other one. So I've stopped the code here. Let's see groceries database. Cabbage, garlic, blah blah blah. Spinach, radishes. That's right. So no snap peas. They're missing. Okay, yeah, so I think the primary problem is add item to database, save manager, save groceries, etc. I think I want to change this to push those, and it goes for the category. Oh, I see. I've only done it for the category because I'm a potato. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, so content. So push content over here, and then start web interaction routine with content for the database. All right, this should help a bit. Excuse me. Okay, initialization complete. Let's clear this. Vegetables, snap peas. Send to database. Okay, so now load the previous list. The snap peas are there just because I've literally kind of just fixed it. Is there anything else I would like to add? Just add a new category. Bathroom or something. And then I add a new item, shampoo. Okay. Let's add shampoo, and then let's say dandruff. Submit. Okay. Back to menu. Read the list. Shampoo, dandruff. It's happy. Launch the app. And initialization complete. Read the list. Shampoo. Yes. Okay. And I can now put it away. It's loading the stuff correctly. Oh, interesting. The category just remains there. I suppose that's fine. Whatever. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal, fellas and fillettes. Okay. Oh, hello. Never mind, I just noticed something. Cool. Anything else to do? I don't think so. I think we are done. So that should conclude the entire situation. I'll do a build and I'll put it on the web. Thanks for watching, people of YouTube.